Hi, welcome. I want to welcome you guys back to my show. My name is Calvin Life. Before we start having a conversation, like always, I wanted to let you guys know that every other, week or so, or every other day that I make YouTube videos, I do Q&A videos. So if you have any questions for me about my videos or just about life in general, put them down in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. If they're inappropriate in any way that will get my channel flagged as far as the videos, sorry, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Anyway, if they're inappropriate in any way that can get my channel flagged, I will not read them on the actual YouTube channel that I'm doing my videos on, but I receive messages on my Kick account. You can find me at Calvin Life on Kick. I have plenty of them. I have Kick accounts because I had to start all over for reasons that I don't want to really talk about. But I have a Kick account, Calvin Life, and it's the one that shows me looking like this with my eyes rolled back like this, but I don't have a hat on. So, yeah, that's my Kick account. Or you can mail them to my mailbox. Yeah, but mostly leave them in the comment section or leave them on Kick or mail it to my mailbox. I prefer Kick or comments because mailing, some people don't really, I guess, don't know how to use the mail, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so leave me questions for my next Q&A videos and I'll do my best to answer them. So, let's get to today's video. And today's video, I'm basically going to talk about one of the greatest towns in the state of Pennsylvania, which basically embodies the spirit of Pennsylvania. Today, we're going to talk about Philadelphia. Now, I love Philadelphia. I fucking love the scenery, the places. I love the statues, like the historical monuments that are there. It's just fucking awesome. I love Philadelphia. I love Philly. I've traveled there at least 3 times in my life so far, and it's like a trip to me. It's not even an everyday thing. I love being at the places, like they sell hot dogs there, and it's the home of the cheesesteak. So, and I love cheesesteak, no fat stuff, but I love cheesesteak. It's one of my favorite foods to eat when I'm hungry, basically. So, I love Philadelphia. So, I travel there every other month. So I've only been there 3 times. The first time I ever been there was to visit my grandparents who live there. And I was 9, probably 8 years old. It was a fun moment for me and my family. The second time I went down there, I think I was 13 last time I traveled. I mean, when I traveled down there the second time, and I was basically just wandering around, chilling in Philadelphia. I ate some food. Went down to the places that had like that had Benjamin Franklin statues and shit like that. Walking down the street, just enjoying the scenery, taking the train, the trolley. It was cool. It was really fun. And the third time that I went down there to visit a couple of friends that lived down there in Philadelphia. It was pretty fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being down there because like people down in Philadelphia are so real. Like none of them are fake. They tell shit how it is. It's like it's pretty fucking awesome down there, and I can't wait until I take the next trip down there. Those who watch my videos and are fans, I'll be down there soon. Hopefully, you recognize me because obviously, who couldn't? I mean, like I'm glowing. I have I would call it a white/black accent. I know like the only time I act purely black is when I'm angry. Other than that, people say that I act white, but, who gives a shit what other people think? I know I don't. But, yeah, the only time I really act my race is when I'm pissed. That's pretty much it, Other than that, I usually act white. I don't know why people say that because I don't really think I do, except for the way I dress. But whatever. Um, yeah, there's plenty of other things that I like about Philadelphia. Like the fact that like the lakes and they have skate parks down there. I actually went to a couple of skate parks down there once. One time that I went down there, I went to a skate park. It was pretty fun to talk to people and chill around them. They were really good people. They were really into what they were doing. Like they were all skaters. I actually don't know how to fucking skate. That's one thing that I could say that black comes out as far as me like being black is because I can't skate. I would love to learn, but I don't know how to. Because I'm afraid that I'll bust my ass. Break a bone. And it's trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I've broken a bone before, and that shit does not feel good. So for any kids out there who wants to break a bone just to just to experience it, it's not fun. And for those who, and I can speak for everyone who did, it's not fun. So I snapped my arm twice, backwards and forwards. That shit was not fun. I fucking well the first time I ever broke my arm, me and my family was playing around, and I fell off of a slide and I snapped my arm on the vine. Like the vine was sitting up and it was really big, and I fell and I snapped my arm on it. And that was pretty much like a fracture, I believe, something like that. Like all they did was put a cast on and it healed back, okay. And then the next time I literally snapped that shit in half. Like I was wrestling with a friend. I was younger. I was like 7 when I would think when this happened, or no, I was 10 or 11 when this happened, and I was wrestling around with my friends, and then he got on my back, and I'll try to push him off me like do a push up in a push up position, and my arm just fully gave out and snapped. The doctor said if there wasn't meat and tissue holding it together, and let's say humans was just skeletons, my arm would have been snapped off. So, but the bone was just completely off its hinges. The joint, it was just basically bones floating inside of my fucking tissue and meat. But yeah, I got fixed up and I'm okay now. But that whole topic is beside the point. What I'm saying is, it's a really fun place to be at the skate parks. But the only thing about skating, like I said, is that I'm scared to fall, because they be fucking themselves up. Like, I mean, really fucking themselves up, trying to be extreme and all that bullshit. Don't get me wrong, I respect skaters, but you guys do a lot just to be cool on the skateboard, like, goddamn. I get it. It's what you do. You're supposed to be extreme when you skateboard. But do you have to be so extreme that you're putting your very body in danger? I mean, that's kind of fucking retarded when you think about it. Like, if I ever decided to skate, the only way I would skate, right, is that I would skate normal. Like, I would basically be using my skateboard for transportation. I wouldn't be using my skateboard to do all that bullshit. The only thing I would really do for as far as on my skateboard, as far as tricks, is the ollie. That's pretty much it. Like, how you jump you jump up with your skateboard and land on the ground. That's pretty much all I would do. Because that's the only safest. I think that's the safest trick you can do without breaking your shit when you're skating. Is a ollie. That's the most easiest thing to do. And that one trick can convert into many other tricks, Like, I'll just, that's the only thing that I'll use my skateboard for is for transportation. And even still, I think it would be very dangerous because, I have a lot of hills where I live. So, if I'm skating down a hill and I don't know how to stop myself, that would put myself and my people in danger, Like, what if an old lady was in the path of me when I was skating down that street? Then what? That would be kind of fucked up. And I don't want to kill or hurt anybody. So, you got to think about that possibility. But, yeah, shit. If you haven't went to Philadelphia yet, please go there. Check it out. Check out the place. Check out the scenery. Just chill there. If you haven't into Philadelphia at all in your life, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, because it's a pretty awesome place to be. You know, there's not many other places in this state, I mean in this country, that has hot dog and cheesesteak vendors on pretty much every street. So, you know, if you want to check that out, go on ahead. Philadelphia's the shit. I think I ran out of time. Yeah, I think I ran out of time. Make sure you like, comment on what you thought about this video. Subscribe to this channel when you get the chance, and leave questions for my next Q&A video that I'm going to be making soon enough. I am Calvin Life, and remember always, we talked about this. Remember this. It's all about life. See you guys tomorrow.